Hi Aquarius, welcome to Moonbeam's Messages. This is your collective self-reflection reading. Now it is a collective reading, so not everything will resonate. Please only take what resonates and leave what doesn't. If you don't find any messages in this for yourself, then please check your other placements and you'll likely find a message in there. Now all the other placements are in playlists on my page. You will find one for each Zodiac sign and they are timeless, other than the monthly ones. But even when you come across a monthly one, or one with the month on it, I should say, you know, if it resonates for you, then it's clearly for you for that month. If you do like your reading today, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. It will help pass the message on to anyone else that needs to hear it. And if you want to hear more from me and you haven't subscribed already, if you press that subscription button and press the notification bell, it will let you know when I do post new content. Having a right old mare shuffling these. Now, if you haven't noticed, I have got an absolutely beautiful cold. My ears are all blocked and I'm struggling to hear how loud I am. So apologies if I do mute to go and cough, or you notice a bit of a wobble somewhere along the line. I may have to pause and blow my nose. Or the joys of having children at school. They're filled with allergy and pass it on. It's amazing. Right, let's get into your read. Spirit, can we get some cards for the self-reflection journey for Aquarius, please? That's too many cards, Spirit. I want one at a time. Or a maximum of 4 all at once. Not half a deck, thank you. Okay, one more then, please, Spirit. Okay. So your overall energy, we have the Knight of Wands. And he's coming out in the reverse. Now, this is suggesting to me that you're lacking energy yourself. Maybe you've lost passion and drive in something. Could be towards, a loved one, a job, just in general. You may feel like you've completely lost energy and you just, very much lost all drive towards something. Now we've got a King of Swords in the background or behind that, suggesting that potentially you're doing a lot of, or you found out some truths, or maybe you've done a bit of deep diving and you've learned something yourself or about yourself. And it's just caused you to, just lose focus, lose drive, lose the momentum towards something that you were potentially aiming for before. So that's the overall energy. Now, how you're currently thinking, what's currently going on with you. We have a Two of Wands. So that's telling me that you are doing a lot of planning. You're potentially looking at trying to start something new, possibly with someone else. Maybe you starting a new venture, looking at potentially a partnership. This is having a lot of self-confidence as well in planning that and driving it forward. This is something that you want to be a successful partnership as well. So very much you are trying to have the drive, but here you've lost it. So let's get some clarification on that. It could be that this has already happened, because we've got Seven of Swords as an obstacle. So possibly you'd already entered a partnership of some sort, or started something new, some sort of business venture. Very much something that you thought was going to be stable and successful. Make clarification of this Two of Wands, please, Spirit. Okay. So we have the Two of Cups and we have the Lovers in, and we also have a Hermit. Now the Lovers and the Hermit are in the reverse for this. So the Two of Cups is definitely suggesting that you are trying to start some sort of new partnership. Now it doesn't have to be with a loved one. It could just be that you're trying to reunite with someone as well. It could be a family member, it could be a friend, it could be a business partnership. This is very much you trying to have that successful union, very much trying to plan your way forward to it, and you're very much trying to have it. It could just be that you're very much wanting to be in love as well. If you haven't had a relationship for a while, it could be very much that you're feeling ready for it. You have the Hermit in the reverse. So this is very much telling me that you are feeling very lonely. Potentially you are isolating yourself at the moment and you're not getting out there. You're not meeting people. You could be feeling very lonely in your isolation. Now it also tells me that you have still got a bit of deep diving to do in order to heal yourself. And that could have something to do with this Lovers in the reverse. Now the Lovers in the reverse is telling me that something, you either made a wrong choice previously and you're scared of making that wrong choice again, or the person that you want to have this harmony with, this reunion with, potentially, you currently are falling out with them. It could be that you're also at a falling out with yourself. Maybe you're not even in harmony with yourself. It's very much suggesting that there's definitely some sort of disagreements. Like I say, whether this is within you. I mean, this is meant to be a self-reflection, but it looks like a love reading, I'm not going to lie. So potentially this is something where you need to be reflecting on how you're looking at love. Potentially that's possibly what your circumstances are. Maybe you are considering or wanting something to happen, but there's definitely some sort of disharmony, some sort of disagreement between two people, but it's like you're trying to bring it back together because you're lonely and isolated. It could be even that you may have had this once. Maybe you felt like you had a Two of Cups. Maybe you thought you had that successful union and there was a disagreement and now you've isolated because of it. And you're having to do some inner searching, some inner soul diving to try and work out, why did it go that way? Why did this choice feel like it was a bad choice? Now, in your obstacles for your healing, we have a Seven of Swords. So potentially you may have been subjected to some sort of deception. This could even be that you may be lying to yourself. It could be that certain things have been kept from you. There could have been some betrayals. It could very well have been that maybe you've got people in your energy that did things behind your back and you're still healing from it. Excuse me, just had to do a big old sneeze there. So yeah, so very much potentially that you are maybe still healing from some sort of betrayal. Now this could even be that you feel like somebody may betray you, and that could be part of what this obstacle is. It could also be planning things silently, could be what is your obstacle. So here with this Two of Wands, it's very much planning a successful partnership. The Seven of Swords can be people planning things in secret. And that could be what part of your obstacle is. Because if you're planning to go towards somebody and reunite with them, they probably need to be told about it. You know, if you're doing it in secret, then that's going to be a big obstacle. To me, though, it looks more like you might need to harmonise with yourself and have that self-love, that self-care. But then I say that, and then we have these come out. So we have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. So very much emotions not really being fulfilled, potentially missing an opportunity. An 8 of Cups in the reverse. So either going back to a relationship that's not satisfactory, and that could be why you've got this emotional unfulfillment, or very much trying to go back. It's like you've changed your mind and now you want to go back. And we have a Page of Cups here, trying to give a message of communication, starting something new, something with love. And then the Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle things, multitasking, potentially just giving a gift as well. So maybe you're trying to go towards somebody with a gift, or you're hoping that they will. Somebody that may have broken your heart. Maybe you've done something in the past and you made a wrong decision, and now you're trying to repair it. And this is you backtracking on a decision that you've made and wanting to offer balance and offer that love, offer that gift. But this is an obstacle. This is a challenge. So whether or not it's because you're doing it all in secret and you've not taken the steps towards it, or whether it could simply be that you don't know how they're going to react. Because like I say, the Seven of Swords is very much somebody doing things in secret. It's having intentions and not being known. So it could just be that you're wanting to go towards someone, or you want them to come towards you, but you don't know what their intentions are. To me, it looks as though you need to look at emotionally fulfilling yourself as well. It very much looks like you need to not necessarily stay quiet. And it looks like you need to love yourself. It does look, from a self-reflection point of view, this is very much like you need to harmonise within yourself. You need to balance things out within yourself. So that would be like balancing your heart, your head, aligning everything into one direction. So you know where you're going. You potentially got your heart and your head at odds with each other, and that could be why you feel like you're juggling things. You could be overworking, you could be overthinking, you could be overdoing anything and not taking enough time to really sit and look at things properly and work out why certain things went the way they were. And it's causing you to feel like you want to turn back, like you were more comfortable where you were previously. Even though you weren't emotionally fulfilled, you want to turn your back on it. And I think that's more why it's the challenge, because you want to try instead of starting something new and rebalancing yourself, you're very much looking like this is your challenge is to not give up on yourself, not go for something that's not going to be emotionally fulfilling, not letting yourself get out of balance, making sure that it's reciprocal energies that you're receiving if you are going towards a person. The Page of Cups is very naive energy, very, very innocent, very young. It can be very, how do I put it? It's not very mature, put it that way. It can be somebody that's very immature. Yes, it can be flirty and it can be fun. And this could be very well telling you that you need to go and have a bit of fun. You need to get out there and, flirt with people and put yourself out there a little bit and enjoy life and have a bit of fun and fill your cup back up. I mean, he's got a cup that's, it's that full that fishes are jumping out. Fill your cup back up with things that you enjoy. Don't settle for things that are not satisfactory. Be vocal about it. You don't have to stay secret about what it is that you enjoy and what things you like. And that's potentially why you're out of balance. If you're keeping things hidden and quiet on things, you're going to be throwing yourself out of balance. If you're not being true to yourself, you will be out of balance. If you're not being vocal about what you want, what you need, and doing things that you enjoy, you will very much lose the passion for everything, because if you're not doing anything fun, you're not doing anything you enjoy, what's the point? And I feel like very much that is where this Knight of Wands energy is coming from. Now, in your help, we have the Empress in reverse. So this is telling me that you need to let go a little bit. Potentially, you may need to maybe heal some mother wounds if you've got some. Now, there could be a mother in your energy that you might need to cut out as well. But the Empress in the reverse is somebody that can get emotionally overwhelmed. Now, it could be very much that you've not been letting yourself feel your emotions, and this could be very much telling you that it's okay to have your emotions overwhelm you sometimes. The Empress is also in the reverse is somebody that's disconnected. So it could just be simply that you just need to disengage, disconnect yourself from things. Stop trying to plant things that might not come to fruition. Potentially stop planning for some sort of reunion, or heal yourself first. Stop looking towards others. The Empress is very good at helping direct other people when she's in the upright, because obviously she's a big ruler, so people will do a lot for her, but she has to tell them to do things for her. In the reverse, this is like saying, stop telling people what they need to do. Stop helping people. Put yourself first. The Empress is also extremely nurturing and very loving, and she's very giving, and she will plant her own seeds. She'll do everything herself, or can do everything herself. When I say everything herself, again, it's, directing other people to do stuff for her, but she gets the job done. But she has to instigate it. This is telling me that you need to take a step back from doing that. Maybe you are somebody, maybe at work, you are the person that has to start everything. Maybe you're the person that has to get all the big projects. You have to help everybody else out. Maybe you're somebody that they'd class you as like an expert in your field, and all of your juniors come to you to ask for help on how they do things. And yet, normally you'd give all that help out, but it's draining you. And this is saying take a step back. If it's something where you're in a union with someone and you are constantly giving, and you're having to do all of the directing, let's face it, we've got Christmas coming up, or the holidays, wherever you are, whatever you celebrate. If you're the person that has to organise all the gifts, you have to do all of the all the shopping, you've got to sort out all the food, you've got to get all the kids all ready, you've got to get organising everything, because that's what the Empress does. She's the organiser. If that's you, it's telling you to take a step back. Stop doing all of that. We have the Wheel of Fortune here as well. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is in the upright, so it is telling me that you have got some good karma coming in. So whatever it is that you've been putting out into the universe, or the good that you've been putting in, it is coming to you. Now, it is also saying that there is going to be a bit of a lesson that you need to learn, and it's coming with a bit of a tower. Now, the tower's not bad. The tower can be something that, some people will see the tower and go, oh my God, there's going to be some devastation caused. I'm going to lose my house, I'm going to lose my job, I'm going to lose my partnership. It doesn't necessarily mean that. It can mean that, but it might not be. It could very well be just a change of mindset. So if you've been thinking of something, or you've been doing a certain thing for a long time and it's become ingrained into your being, this is changing it. So if, like I'm saying, you're the person that has to direct everyone, you're the organizer. If you take a step back, then other people have got to organise things for you too. And you'll actually see that people are capable of doing things themselves. You don't have to do it for them. And you'd be surprised at how quickly your mindset will go, oh my God, why was I doing that so much? I've been that drained doing things for other people so long. I didn't need to. And that could literally be a tower moment, because you hit that realization that you don't have to do that anymore. And it changes your mindset, and it changes a way of you dealing with things. And then you kind of rebuild a new belief around things. So it could very, very well be something as simple as that. Now we do have the Strength card. So whatever it is, it's going to take a bit of courage. You're going to need some self-love, and you're going to need some self-respect. And you are very much going to need a lot of courage and bravery. So whatever it is, to me this all feels like it's a lot to do with you. Courage and bravery to carry on going forward, not going into things that don't satisfy you, that don't emotionally fulfill you. Courage and bravery to move forward and have that change of mindset, to grow and have stronger foundations and stronger beliefs. And we have a 7 of Swords in the reverse. So this is very much talking about things as well. It's communication. It's not keeping things a secret. It's letting people know what it is you're doing. So where I was saying here earlier about things being a bit of a challenge because you might be keeping quiet about things. So if it is a reunion that you've been planning, this is saying talk about it. If it's very much that you need to open up about being unemotionally fulfilled, if you are wanting to be flirty and go towards someone and balance yourself out, he's saying talk about it. Have courage to talk about it. Have courage to put yourself first. Have courage to put your wants and your needs first. Be brave and be bold and do something that scares you, because that's what this tower's doing. The tower comes down and it's a scary thing to come down sometimes. And this is saying very much, have that bravery to do what you need to do. And don't be quiet about it. You've gone through a lot. Yeah, very much being open about whatever it is that you are planning, whatever it is you're wanting to do, being open about it. If it is something where you want to go back to someone, even if it was emotionally unfulfilled. I mean, this could be that you're just emotionally unfulfilled now as well. And you may feel like you want to go back to a person, a job, something that you thought at the time didn't satisfy you. And now you want a new beginning because you feel like it could balance yourself out a bit more. This is telling you to have that courage and have that strength and bravery to go forward for it. Because you've put a lot out into the universe. You've given a lot into it. And it's telling you that it's now time to take back a little bit. Take that step back and let the universe give back to you. Now, if you manage to get through that help and get over this challenge of being quiet, we have a 6 of coins. So 6 of pentacles is your outcome. Now, that is very much you receiving from the universe. It is things coming into balance, coming into harmony. Very much being, you giving, or not giving, you receiving. Let's get some clarification of this 6 of pentacles. So we have an 8 of pentacles. So you not having to work as hard. So this again comes back to me saying about, if you're somebody that's doing all the work at work and having to direct people, this is saying you don't have to work as hard anymore. Again, if you're just a giver and you're having to organise everything at home, you haven't got to do it as much anymore. You can take a step back. You can relax a little bit. You don't have to take everything on. We have a King of Swords telling me that you are learning truths, you're learning things. And that King of Swords is right here too, underneath that Knight of Wands. Very much you learning things, you realising the truth of a situation. But it's also somebody that is very, very good at communicating things, communicating how things are affecting them. So where we've got this Seven of Swords, not keeping it to yourself, this King of Swords would be very, very articulate at that, you know. So it's suggesting that you're going to be open to things, you're going to receive communication, you're going to be able to communicate a lot better. And then we also have a Queen of Cups. So this is telling me very much that you'll be able to love, you'll be emotionally fulfilled. You probably very much are a giver, and you will still be giving, but you won't be taken advantage of as much. You'll be able to draw your energy back when you need to, because things are going to be more balanced. All right, let's get you an Angel of Light card, and then we'll get you some luminous pathways as well. See what other messages Spirit wants to give. Can we get an Angel of Light card, please, for Aquarius Spirit? Well, you got 3. Would have to give me 3, wouldn't it? Because, you know, bunged up and everything. It's a lot to read. Okay, so the first one then, beauty. Oh, I've not seen that one before. The outer world is a reflection of your inner. So focus on the beauty within yourself, your good qualities, your kindness, your gifts and talents. Remember that whatever you give attention into increases and grows. This is what I'm saying. You need to do it to yourself. You need to give yourself that emotion, that cup of love that you want to give out. You need to emotionally be fulfilling yourself. Everyone has some beauty in their soul, so seek it in others. Remind them of their qualities and you will illuminate them. Surround yourself with things and people with a beautiful vibration, for we are all influenced by that which is around us. As you tune more and more into the incredible wonder of yourself, others and the planet, your resonance becomes that of beauty. Others will perceive the radiance of your soul and be touched by it. Your affirmation, I recognise my beauty and that of others. And then discipline. An unruly dog is a hazard to itself and others. The animal which has learned discipline and obedience can be trusted and will loyally and lovingly serve its master. It is then allowed off its lead. Through discipline comes freedom. The master you are called to obey is your higher self. You came to earth on a mission, and only self-discipline will enable you to fulfill it. Tune in and ask your angels for help and support so that your life becomes happy and rewarding and divinely directed. Discipline is a key to fulfilling your destiny. Your affirmation, self-discipline, brings me freedom. Now, that Seven of Swords in your challenge could also be the discipline. Discipline to look after yourself. Discipline to find what you need and rebalance things in your own life. And then we've got kindness. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. Be kind to yourself. Have reasonable expectations and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture and the gentle quality of kindness, cherish yourself. Look, it's another card all about you looking after yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend the same energy to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those who feel isolated and comfort the sad. Your rewards will be a sense of inner peace, warmth and love. Your affirmation, I am kind to myself and others. Right, let's check out your luminous pathways as well. Well, that one was clearly meant for you. Oh, we've got 3 there. Well, they were all clearly meant for you. We've got Guardian Angel, the Guiding Light, and the Eternal Knot. I don't know if you've ever watched The Never-Ending Story, but that reminds me so much of it. It's nothing like the shape, but it's just the way that it like knots in between. I'm just rambling now, sorry. It's one of my favourite childhood movies. Right, so the Eternal Knot. I wanted to name my son after one of the characters in it, and I got the name wrong. Never mind. It's not too bad. I could still use the same name if I gave it him as a nickname instead. Right, so the Eternal Knot then represents interconnectedness, fate and destiny. It suggests a deeper understanding of life's connections and the intricate web of relationships and events in your life. The Guiding Light. Let's find that one. Sorry, this is not in alphabetical order at all. So the Guiding Light represents guidance, mentorship and direction. This card assures you that help is available, whether through a person, a sign or your inner wisdom. And the Guardian Angel then, let's find that one. I'll find it eventually. So sorry. What I should do is pause while I'm looking through this, shouldn't I? So you think that I've got it straight away. Right, so the Guardian Angel signifies protection, guidance and support from the unseen realms. It reassures you of your constant spiritual support surrounding you. Okay, well I hope you enjoyed your reading today, Aquarius. My son's an Aquarius as well. I think that's why I'm looking at this going, oh, it's like the never-ending story. Reminds me of my son. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed your reading today. I do hope that you do manage to love yourself a lot more if that is a reading that resonates for you. I'm very much wishing you lots of love and light. Good luck and thank you for joining me.